kicks up.
Brother. It's time. Slammer.
What's that Donald Trump dance?
What is that?
Yeah, I can't remember how he does that.
My dance is better. I'm back, baby. I'm back. What was that? Disco Inferno.
Oh man, let's bring it back to memories there. We'll bring the house music down. We'll bring the
People,
house music down.
bring down the house music for the Bro Show, episode 26.
26
You know
already?
You know what that means? 26 is halfway. We are 6 months today.
Wow.
6 month, the 6 month bro-niversary. Bro-niversary, brother.
Excuse me, moi.
Must be that Skittles C4 that I'm drinking there. What do you got?
Oh, let's see here. I also have a C4 tonight. Tonight, I've got the pink Starburst C4. One of my favorites. This is a favorite, and that is a favorite. I like them both like evenly.
I love the pink. I actually got a variety pack. It's all pink and Skittles. So
do they have other?
Yeah, the
Starburst
yeah,
flavors?
the red.
They got the red?
The strawberry.
Those are like-
It's dare I say the best out of the
Really?
bunch. Yeah,
Because I haven't
pretty
ventured
good.
into that one.
Yeah, you should venture into that and give that the old college try.
It has been 2 weeks,
2 weeks.
and I've made my triumphant return.
It's funny. 2 weeks ago, you weren't here.
Yeah.
So I asked my brother-in-law, master magician DJ Edwards, to join in to help me out. He, as soon as I announced,
I enjoyed a little bit. I got to see that.
I literally said, Bro Mookie can't make it tonight. We'll be back next week. But joining me tonight will be Master Magician DJ Edwards. And someone said, you've already replaced Mookie. Hashtag wow. I'm like, obviously you didn't just read that I said he'll be back.
That was my burner account. I was trying to mess with you. I was trying to tick you off.
But no, it was fun.
I'm glad to be back.
Yeah,
welcome back, everybody.
Welcome
Week
back.
26, you said? Episode 26.
Episode 26.
That is crazy.
And
Crazy.
Once again, who would have goosed it?
Well, because your brainchild.
It was the
Your
brainchild.
brainchild of Slammer. Of our conversations on our long road trips.
It was our road trips is what it was. I guess I better share this, man.
Let's see. We've got all kinds of people in the chat already.
Yeah.
Randy says, "Hey, bros."
Hey,
Let's,
bro,
catch
what's
up
going
chat
on,
real quick.
Randy? Yeah, let's catch
Maxwell,
up.
the return of the White Larry Bird. You got that right, baby.
Return of the White Larry Bird. Return of the White Larry Bird. Return of the White Larry Bird.
Justin says, "Hey, Slammer Mookie, how's it going?"
Hey, it's going, brother. How's it
We're
going?
glad to see some familiar faces or names in the crowd out there.
Oh,
We love it. I've missed you guys. I've been moving lately, so I've had a lot going on in my life, so I've had to step away for a couple weeks. But I'm back, baby.
moving.
Yeah,
It's not like it can just, you'd have days off. Things happen. You said, man,
Well, just-
if I can make it, I will. But
Yeah. It sucks working a full day shift and then knowing you're gonna have to get off work and just move your life to another entity. You know what I mean?
another entity.
So real quick, we will we'll plug the Slammer music, or not even music, the Slammer Wrestling Hotline, 1-900-99-SLAM with 2 M's on the end.
M's.
It's 1-900-99-SLAM. First minute is free. Second minute, start calling, send us stars.
Stars.
Give us a call.
Send us the stars.
Give us a call. Send us stars. We'll be here all night. Well, just for an hour.
Yeah, hang around for an hour. Why not? No, you ain't got nothing better. Anyway, probably ain't got a clue of who we are. So
Who are you?
With that being said, I am your number one brother, your mega brother, the people's bro. Hey, I'm still the New Breed Wrestling Midwest PopCon champion. I forgot to bring my belt down here. Anyway, still your champion.
I did see you defended this past weekend, and you retained it.
I defended.
So I am a witness
I
to that.
retained. You were there live, in person, watching it. Clean Clean victory, man. No problems.
Yeah.
No problems in the match.
It
well,
was actually a really good match.
They actually tried to interfere a little bit there. His brother Devin tried choking me some. Mike Bennett stayed
O'Neal
out of the
brothers.
business though, man. That
Yeah.
was weird. So anyway, I did my thing, man. Got
Who are
beat
you
down.
still? Who are you still? You're still introducing yourself.
Oh, Slammer, brother.
Slammer.
If it didn't say it on my shirt and my hat and my headband, I wouldn't have a clue who I was.
Well,
So
I'm glad we know who you are now.
I'm here, brother. Who are you? I
Oh,
don't
man.
rip him.
Woo, I am
Rip
known
'em.
around these parts as the king of cool.
Rip him.
El Presidente. Your Mookie of the Year. Your number one
Mookie
stepbrother.
Blaylock.
Your number one stepbrother. Brother Mookie.
Yay!
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome
I
back.
welcome myself back.
Rip him. Who was Hulk Hogan when he was ripped? That first match on the show when he's wearing the blue shirt and the white WWF Championship
Yeah.
belt, and he's in there and he's facing a guy. You know who that is? Well, we've talked about it. Now you know, but you didn't realize it for the longest time.
I didn't realize for the longest time, was it Axe or Smash?
Demolition Axe, man.
Axe. I didn't realize that was one of the Demolition guys.
Yeah, you know what? One of my favorite things that I see all the time now, and I wondered this back in the day. What Survivor? I forget which Survivor Series it is, but somebody's holding a sign up and it says, "Why did Demolition Axe have such nice hair at Survivor Series '89 or whatever?"
So true.
And I always thought that. I was like, "Why is his hair so fluffy?"
That's so funny. 'Cause I don't remember that, but I've seen that meme where on the top it has a person holding the sign, and then somebody took the actual picture from the event.
Yeah.
What the heck?
But I always
It's like he blow dried his hair before he came
it's
out.
like took a shower, nice blow dry. It's like, wow, Demolition Axe with the cool hair.
So funny. Let's see, a little bit of caught up on the chat here.
Woo, right here.
Let's see.
Whoa, let's see.
Randy, glad Mookie is back. I appreciate that, brother. Bro George is in the chat.
Aruba! Bro George.
Aruba Brothers. Bro Mookie is R.I.P. Rip.
Rip him.
How does he
He
does
didn't like
some
that.
weird.
He didn't like this. He was
Yeah,
like,
it's so weird.
what isn't that like? It's like Hawaiian, isn't it? Didn't Crush do that a lot? It's like a Hawaiian.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's funny when I just see random people do it. I'm like, yeah, really, like you've been doing that your whole life or something.
Justin says he's doing good, and Denny says hello, Bro Slam.
Who said that?
Denny
Denny.
Howell.
Hey, Denny, what's up, brother?
Justin says it's pretty busy this December. That is a cold hard fact right there.
December's a busy month.
JR, hey bros, Slammer, and the other bro.
And the other, hey, let me tell you, man, that's our buddy JR. He's from Germany. He lives in Texas
Oh.
now. He got to meet.
Das Wunderkind.
He got to meet Hulk Hogan today. Hulk Hogan was doing the beer tour.
That
That's
is
the
awesome.
first time in his whole life. And he got to meet the Hulkster. So happy for my brother
You gotta,
JR,
you gotta do the
man.
Alex Wright.
and the Das Wunderkind.
I hated him as a kid. My sister.
Oh, I
loved
like
him.
Das Wunderkind. Who's another famous German wrestler right offhand? I mean, Luther's Austrian. isn't he?
Ludwig Borga.
No,
No?
he was
Let's see.
from not Finland.
It is Finland. He was from
He had that blue and white
It was
flag.
Finland. It was Finland. I'm pretty sure.
Oh!
So-
you know what I'm thinking? It was Finland because I'm thinking of Fit Finlay
Oh, okay.
from Ireland. I'm like, no, Finland.
Oh boy!
Ludwig Borga.
Thank you for.
We
our
have a call
first-
already.
First call,
Holy moly.
1-900-99 slam with 2 M's. Who do we have on the line tonight?
This is Fawn from Festus.
Fawn?
Vaughn from Vaughn from
Vaughn or Fawn?
No. Fawd from Festus.
Fod from Festus. Hey, Fod, thanks for calling the Bro Show. You're on live with Bro Mookie and Bro Slam. Are you a first time caller?
This is a first-time caller here.
First time caller, long time listener, I assume.
Yeah, long-time listener. Hey, gee, guys, I was just wondering, is Santa Claus and Kane and Undertaker brothers?
You know,
I feel like we've heard this question a few times.
I will say this: Kane and Undertaker are real brothers, and from what I understand, Santa Claus is real and brings presents to everybody.
That is
So
true.
he brings Kane and Undertaker
Candy Canes.
candy canes.
Candy Canes. That's the Christmas version of Canes.
So they're probably not brothers, but they all know each other. So
Circle of life, man.
That
Circle
sure
of life.
answered my question. I really sure appreciate your calls.
well, thank you, fraud from Festus.
We appreciate you calling.
Hey, have a great night.
You-
So, also, hey, I have a question for you.
Oh,
we got this is gonna call.
this sounds like that guy at Newbreed a couple weeks ago. He had a lot of questions for me.
Is Hulk Hogan and Slammer brothers?
Yes. The DNA,
brothers.
the DNA test came back positive for brothers, brother.
Well, that's just too sweet.
Well, thanks for calling Fraud from Fraud.
Professor. You have a good night, sir.
I
He's already gone. He's already gone.
He done hung up. Our producer must
Whoa.
shut him down.
Cut that line off.
Hey,
He's asking too many
did you see
questions.
somebody drove through the Sea Barn last night?
I did. That's usually where I stop before I came here to get my drinks.
I'm not.
So-
I just cannot believe how
And it's
many
right through the
people
entrance too.
drive into buildings. What?
It's usually
why?
Well, it's usually
And
old
why?
people.
And it was all the way in.
Yeah.
I mean, did they? First off, if you thought you were in reverse, why in the heck are you hitting the gas that hard back up?
I don't have a reasoning for that.
Oh my
But that
god!
was my reasoning. I've seen like over the years. It's always
Whoa!
we got some-
Whoa! Thank
we
you.
must have got some stars or something.
Anyway, to bring the people up to speed, last night in Farmington, Missouri,
Farmington Sea Barn off Karsh.
Missouri, Farmington Sea Barn down on Karsh. Somebody drove right into the building.
Right through the
Boom!
front-
right,
right through the
right
front
up,
door.
right up to the cash register. I
They-
guess
they
I
did
guess they
miss
thought
the-
it was a drive-through.
They did miss the chicken counter though. I was
Oh,
glad to see.
if they could have did something, at least knock out the chicken. Man, there is nothing worse than making a delivery to the Sea Barn because it could be 9 a.m., man. You walk in there with their lottery tickets, you are walking out smelling like fried chicken, and you smell like fried
Oh
chicken.
hell yeah!
Woo!
That's I
Ugh.
don't see a problem with that. I don't see no problem
Thank you,
with that.
I do, man. I don't want to smell like fried chicken all day.
You be having the guys and the girls following you around and smelling like that. I will take that cologne any day. Let's get caught up on the chat real quick. Let's see. Justin says, I play Santa Claus in December. Been doing it for 15 years.
Whoa!
That's
Way to
pretty-
go,
that'd be a
Justin.
fun job. I think I would enjoy that. I love kids.
Justin, what is the coolest part about being Santa?
You got more stars
And
here.
what is the worst part about it? Is the kids smell like tapioca?
Or fried
Or,
chicken.
or when they wet on
Yeah,
you?
fried chicken.
or when you say, what would you like for Christmas, little boy? How about a nice football?
Tinker toys.
Some Tinker toys.
Let's
Thank
see.
you, Justin.
JR also says, Brother Rip them Mookie. Dana says hello.
Hello, Dana.
Tim Mendeville is in the chat. What's
Tim
up?
Mendeville. Whoa.
He says hello.
Just a hello. Tim. Two high five hands. That's what he usually does on my post.
So Justin has sent us 20 stars.
God bless you, my son.
Dana says a lot of people drive too fast through the parking lots.
People drive too fast everywhere, man.
But yeah, my excuse is always it's the old people get confused. They think they're kicking it in reverse,
Hey, Kathy.
and they just put it in drive. But like you said, start going forward.
Could you imagine, dude?
even if you accidentally make that mistake, you start going forward. You hit the brake. You're like, "Oh crap!"
Right.
I don't understand. Like you said, you just have to put that pedal down. And
Hey,
just boom.
what if you're one of them people that you think you put it in parking in reverse, but I'm not one of these people. You ever see them people have to put their arm on the and turn around and back up? Could you imagine being turned around? Whoop, go forward.
Like, what do you? My whole thought on this whole thing is: you drive into the store like this. You're inside the gas station in your car. Do you get out of your car and like, I'm sorry. What do you do? What is your first? What is your first response that happens?
Man, I would
do you just
probably
kick it in reverse and try to get the heck out.
I would. I don't know what might happen because I would probably have the most ultimate meltdown that ever
Yeah.
happened. I don't ever want that to happen.
Oh no, I don't wish that upon anybody.
I bumped a gutter with my UPS truck recently.
Oh,
Absolutely, it should have never happened. And I mean, well,
oh wow. Thomas Nutter has sent 200
Thomas,
stars.
whoa, thank you, Doc.
Kathy Renaro says
Rainero.
Renaro, my bad. Kathy said that's why I try to stick to the first names. Says, hey Slammer and Mookie, what's up, girl?
What's going on, Kathy?
Justin says best part is the kids, and they're no worse part. I love what I do, and I always believe in Santa and help the kids keep believing.
You know what?
I
That's
love that.
that's a good attitude. To
I
have,
love
man.
that.
Keep that attitude forever, brother.
Kathy
Justin,
goes-
we need to see you sometime, man. You need to come on down to Broadway or down to Farmington.
Where's he at?
I used to see him at CCW all the time. So he
Okay,
lives.
okay.
I think he lives at. Correct me if I'm
Semi-close.
wrong. I think he lives in Southern Illinois somewhere. But Justin, you see where the events are that I am at. So
We'll see him eventually. right?
yeah, eventually we'll see him again. Hadn't seen him in a while. man.
Thomas says you're welcome for sending those.
No, man,
Let's
that
thank him.
rules. Thank you.
Kathy's talking about you bumping your UPS truck. She goes, "There goes your safety bonus."
Hey, well, we don't get bonuses, but it took away my safety streak, and I
So they got the big whiteboard up in the like so many days without an accident.
no.
Slammer bumps the gutter and like erasing the whole board.
Immediately notes go around to every driver's board, and they refer to that stuff as accidents. And then I had to deal with a big boss talking to him on a computer, which sucked because it's like, how long have you been working here? I'm like 22 years, and you just see him look up, and he's like, you mean to tell me you've worked here for 22 years and you thought that was a good place to back up? I just said, literally.
Accidents
Well,
happen.
here's the thing. I
Accidents
could have found
happen.
a better parking spot,
Yeah.
but when I was backing up, the people opened the door up and a dog ran outside, and immediately my attention went to the dog,
Yeah.
and I bumped. That's when I backed up too far because I got
So-
the stupid dog's
So then you look at the
attention.
boss, you go, "How long have you been working here?" And he's like, 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, "So in these 8 years, you've never had an accident in your life? The last 8 years of your whole lilife?"
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Anyway,
I hate when they try to make you feel crappy.
Well, that's the thing. As long
not like you
I've,
did it
I've
on
been
purpose.
driving, UPS. I'm a 22-year UPSer. I've been driving there for almost 19 years. I've been driving my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good driver. I have a
I'm
perfect
I'm
driving
pretty much shotgun
record.
every time I ride with them. I think I've only drove us a couple times. That's when we first started hanging out.
I mean, that's all I want to do. I want to drive.
And I hate
I
driving.
love driving. Put me and Heather
I
go
hate
to
driving.
Florida, and the last time we went, it's like, let's take my car, and she's like, I can't drive a stick shift. I'm like, you don't have to drive. It's all me,
Yeah,
man.
I hate driving.
Oh, I love it,
I was
man.
getting
Put
worried.
me in the car, and I will drive everywhere.
Yeah, anywhere I'm not familiar with, I get all nervous and just like, I don't know. I'm not about driving.
No, I am, man. If I had more time to drive to more wrestling to some of these places I've been asked to go to, man, I'd drive to every one of them.
Really?
Oh, I'd much rather drive than fly any day, anyway.
Justin answered our question. He said he's in Southern Illinois.
Southern
And
Illinois.
he said, "Yeah, I'd totally go to an event sometime when I can. I miss you, brother."
Miss you, brother. Hey, with that being said, let me go ahead and announce this.
Roger is in the house, real quick. What's up, Roger? Thank you for joining us. We just started.
What's up,
so
brother?
you didn't miss too much.
You didn't miss anything. Anyway, Saturday night, January 4th, Farmington, Missouri.
Woo!
The Farmington Coliseum, Dynamo Pro Wrestling returns, brother. It's going to be awesome. So I'm gonna be hanging up some flyers. So
1/4/25.
go to the I think what is it? Ticket Leap? Is that what it is?
That I'm not
Ticket
sure.
Leap Dynamo Pro. Hey, better yet, just go to the Dynamo Pro page here. By gosh, I'll just type it in there. Go to the Dynamo Pro page. Order your tickets now. How about that?
I'm the same with Kathy and Dana both. They said they don't like to drive. Kathy said she's a good with the radio and the snacks. Hey, count me in on that. Count me in on that. I was gonna say, did you see the most expensive wrestling trading card sold this past week?
No, I don't even know who.
Broke records all over the world. And guess whose trading card it is that broke records with this price? One guess, Slammer. He is our ultimate brother.
Is it a Hulk Hogan
It
card?
was a Hulk Hogan
Really?
wrestling trading card.
I thought it might be. Honestly, I almost thought it was probably an Andre the Giant
Yeah.
card.
It was the Hulk Hogan rookie card from the 1983,
Whoa.
82.
A WWF?
No, it's the Wrestling All-Star cards.
Really?
It's like a close-up shot of him, and it's like a yellow border on it, and it's got like a
Oh.
wave.
And how much did it go for?
$132,000.
Whoa, Hulkster bringing in the bucks, man. That's the Hulkster brother. He
$132,000.
Doc, I will, brother. I I will get some to you. He will take. All right, thank you. I appreciate that, man. We'll get some big
Who
old
is Doc?
crowd.
Who is Doc?
Doc, he's the tattoo guy over in Park Hills, right over by where you live.
Oh, really?
You know, there by Save-A-Lot
Yep.
Dollar Store? He's got the tattoo shop right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Save-A-Lot all the time. I'll probably see him out front.
Yeah. I guarantee he's probably standing outside. Yeah, stop by and say hi to him. Tell him
I
who
will.
you are.
So, yeah, $132,000. It was a graded 9
Whoa.
1982 Wrestling All-Star Hulk Hogan rookie card.
Man, I'd like to have that. I don't have
you don't need the-
$132,000.
Well, you can buy them a lot cheaper if it's not a graded 9. I don't think there's very many graded 9s. 10's a perfect card. And with that selling at $132, I'm guessing there's no 10 perfect card.
Doc, I will be getting the flyers this weekend. I will get them to you somehow next week. I'll get them to you, and you can run by there if I can't get over there. If you don't care.
Yeah, that's fine.
Somehow I'll get them over there. Anyway,
What you got?
so anyway, this past weekend we had New Breed Wrestling. I know we kind of touched on it a little bit. Good road trip.
Yes.
Road.
Well, like 4-hour road trip?
No, 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah,
4 hours?
Eldon, man, it was our toy. Where's the poster at there? It was our Toys for Tots event. Man, we had everybody brought toys in. That was your entrance. New toys for Tots, man. That back room.
There's the man of the hour right there.
That's right, brother. Place was filled up with toys. And speaking of toys, man, our favorite Walmart to hit up, dude. There is a Walmart in Eldon, man, and it's
You're
just
giving out the
dude,
secret now.
it-
Now it's going to be empty.
It is as old school Walmart as you can go. It is
It's
not a super
Not
center.
even a super center.
It's an old school Walmart like you used to go into back in the day. Of course,
It
it's
reminds me of the one here in
modernized,
Ludington that we
but
had.
yeah, but I mean, it's small, dude. They have the best toy selection
We've
of
never,
any
I don't think we've
Walmart,
ever struck out going there.
dude.
And they have a Michael P.S. Hayes Mattel figure.
And it's been there forever.
It's been there. How many years is Michael Hayes?
Oh gosh,
I look for it every time I go there. It's never sold.
I tell you
One
what.
of these days I'm going to break down and buy it.
maybe one day we'll walk in there and he'll be on sale, and I'll buy him.
He's going to be in there dancing. back
Well, I
to his
walked
little
in, man, and I immediately, they had so much stuff, I couldn't buy everything. I couldn't justify buying everything, unfortunately. But I got all the wrestling superstars guys they had. Big Boss Man. Yeah, man. Hey. Yeah, Cactus Jack, brother.
Check out the back of that one.
Bang, bang.
I love the characters that they draw on the back and on the front of the card.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Boss Man. Hard time, brother.
Look, that one connects. That picture connects.
Oh, cool.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Well,
Some of them connect.
some
with
of
each
them
other.
connect, some of them don't. Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
That's an awesome figure. That one looks really cool.
I like the jackets.
Yeah.
I like, man.
I wonder if they have the Heart Foundation logo on the back. You know, the skull.
Yep.
Does
Sure
it?
does. It says Anvil with the
gosh.
skull.
I
And
almost want a set of those just
this
open.
is probably one of the best Bret Hart figures I've ever seen.
One of the best Mattel Bretts.
One of the best Mattel Bretts ever. Hitman.
So awesome.
Yeah, he's got something on his back.
Man. Do you remember when
So
Jax,
anyway,
Jax had some of those too?
That only leaves me needing to get Tatanka. I got to find Tatanka.
Is he in that series? Because he's not even listed on the back.
He's on that British Bulldog series. I haven't seen him yet,
Oh.
so we got to find Tatanka. Who called him Tatanka? Somebody's calling him Tatanka.
I can see Ventura doing that.
So anyway, man, awesome trip to the Walmart in Eldon. We went to, New Breed Wrestling. Was I the semi-main event?
He was.
As a semi-main event, man, defended my Midwest PopCon championship against Big Stephen O'Neill. You know the O'Neill brothers, Stephen and Devin, big old boys from St. Louis.
They're actually really good. Looking at them, you wouldn't think they were good.
Oh,
I
they're
love
great,
watching
man.
these guys.
Hey,
I love
I've wrestled
watching
these guys a bunch now.
I enjoy
And
watching the O'Neill brothers.
They're good. They're mean, but they're good wrestlers. Steven decided he wanted to mix it up with me a little bit last month and bonked me in the head with my belt. And Scotty Z said, "Brother, you want him? You will put." He asked me if I wanted to defend my championship. I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I tell you what, you can defend it against him." I said, "Bring him on, brother." So I got give him the big boot. Well, actually, I gave him the big boot, knocked him out of the ring, got him back in, ended up body slamming him and leg drop. So 1, 2, 3, slammer. The champ's still here, man. Long drive back home afterwards, but it was a good time. What we get back at 2?
Yeah, about 2 o'clock in the morning. It was.
I know, I
it
didn't
was
go.
a long night.
I know by the time I got home and took a shower, it was like 3 o'clock, and
We stopped at our hot dog on the run to get our free hot dogs.
no
at
hot
midnight.
dogs, man.
Hot dogs were already off the
and we was
rollers.
early too, man. It was only like 11:40 when we got
Our favorite
there.
cashier was working. We should have said something to him. He probably cleaned house already.
He must have cleaned house already. But anyway, it was a good trip to Eldon to New Breed Wrestling, and well, better talk about this figure too. Got home last week, and Heather had picked up Rob Van Dam. Dude, I tell you what, man, it was like waking up on Christmas morning like a little kid. She handed me that bag with this inside of it, man. I love Rob Van Dam, and I love these Monday Night War series,
Yeah.
and I've really been looking for this one. So, I know I'm looking for a lot of things, but this one in
I love
particular,
how they even got him into pose.
I
in
know,
the
dude.
box.
It makes, gosh, they make these,
Yeah.
they make them so awesome. So all I need left for that series is Booker T, and I still need Kevin Nash in that other series. Because as you seen the other day, they had 2 different
Yep.
series at that Walmart, and I just couldn't justify buying anything.
What
It's
was there was one that I was actually going to buy. I don't remember.
like, his
who it was.
Razor Ramon.
No, they had one listed on the back that I was looking for. Oh, it was the Monday Night
Oh,
War.
it was an Ultimate Warrior.
I wanted the WCW Warrior.
Boy, was that the one with the jeans?
Mm-hmm. And the Buster jacket.
Yeah, dang it.
'Cause I would've actually bought that one.
I like that one too.
So that was actually
that one's going to screw me into having to buy that whole series, because if I buy one of them, I got to have all 4 of them.
yeah.
Even though I'm not going to open them, I hate having incomplete series.
I
It
get it.
drives me nuts.
Catch up on the chat here. Bill asked, Slammer, I'm sure you've told the story many
Who said
times.
this? Who's this?
Bill Weaver.
Bill.
But we may have to put a pinhole, and I'll read the rest of them, and then you can get to, because it's going to be a little bit of a story, unless you can pop it out quick.
Well, we better go back to it then.
Wait,
Won't
he
you
said-
skip that and go to?
Well, let me get it out first.
Oh, okay.
Slammer, he said, I'm sure you've told the story many times. How was Slammer born? Your character.
Ooh.
Think you can pop that out real quick?
I can go ahead with something else.
All right.
It might take me a couple minutes.
Roger-
to squirt that out.
Roger said, it sounds so disgusting.
That sounds so funny.
Roger says, New Breed always puts on a good show. Man, it was a good show and a hot crowd.
Crowd was
during
on
Elton.
fire, man.
Brandon said that was a favorite event it's a favorite event I've been to.
Who said that?
Brandon Carver.
Oh, okay.
Justin said, my Walmart is weird. It has no bakery, no produce, no deli section. That is weird.
Does that Walmart in Eldon have any of that stuff?
No,
I mean, they have like a cold section there, like where you can get some milk and stuff in the middle, but there's no.
So he may have an original
he
Walmart.
has an original Walmart.
Because if it's no, I think the Super Center has to have all the food. That's what makes it a Super Center.
That makes it a
It's
super
food
center. These are just plain old run of the mill Walmarts, man. It rules. Dude.
Doc said, would love to see if Harley raised some junkyard dog figures. You got some.
I don't have a heart. I don't have a heart.
Doesn't he have a?
I've got a junkyard dog. I've got a couple junkyard dogs. I got
You
junkyard
don't
dog.
have any Harleys? That's surprising.
No, I got a junkyard dog. There's junkyard right there, middle there.
I thought
I got a junkyard.
I thought Harley was.
RJN.
I thought Harley was in that. I guess he wasn't, was he?
No, you're
He's in
thinking
a
Jerry
retro.
Lawler. Jerry Lawler's the only king.
Oh, that's one they need to get a retro set as a Harley.
yeah. I don't have a Harley.
Roger also says nice figure finds.
Yeah, man, they rule.
Brandon says no grocery section, but a huge sewing section in Eldon.
The sewing section.
in Eldon. So
Oh.
he's familiar with that one.
We got to pick up an Eldon Mustangs T-shirt one of these days.
I tell you, every time we walk in,
Scotty Z picked me up an Eldon Mustangs T-shirt. I need to get one. We'll rip the sleeves off of it.
Michael
and
Allen
work out
Wildman in
in
the
it.
house says great figure of the Big Boss Man.
Yeah, man, that rules, man. I love
Randy
Big
says I
Boss
like the
Man.
Bret Hart action figure.
Dude, it's
that's one of the best.
Every single one of these rule. I'd like to see this. I wish that Cactus didn't have this shirt on because he's.
See, I like it.
He's probably got the wanted shirt on.
See, I like that because that represents WCW.
yeah,
like 91-ish, 92.
Yeah, I get it, but man, I love that. I
Alex
love
Eden says, yo.
Yo, Alex, what's up, brother?
Justin says, I think I've seen them one time. He's probably talking about those figures. Alex says,
That was the
any
first
comments-
time I've seen him.
Any comments on the Saturday night main event beginning? I'm excited. It's going to be this Saturday.
I mean, here's the thing. I won't get
Alex
to watch
says-
it live, but when I watch it, it better give me the feeling of 1980s Saturday night's main
I
event.
think
If
just
it-
hearing
if
Jesse
it-
Ventura's voice will do that.
I think it will, but if their setup looks like Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, I don't even
Agreed.
care. It's
We've
going
talked about this.
because I talked about it last week,
Okay.
and we talked about it
Our road trip.
on a road trip. Survivor Series sucked. It was plain old boring Monday Night Raw matches with 2 rings.
Let's see here. Michael Allen Wildman says Rob Van Dam is awesome.
Yeah.
He also says, are you going to have a Christmas bro show? It has been in the talks.
We talked about that. The only, and if it works for you, because I talked to Paige and I think she wants to be on it too. Sunday night, December 22nd, if that works for you.
Because, what, Tuesday is
Tuesday is
Eve?
Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So we can do our normal bro show next Tuesday.
Okay.
Then we'll just, how about Sunday night? That'll be good for me because I won't have to work. And then that makes, because once I get off work, because I got to work Christmas Eve.
Okay.
But once I get off work, I got to get home, get ready, and get.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve. Nobody's going to want to sit home and watch us anyway.
I want to
They have
be.
too
I
much
want to
going
be
on.
with family. We have a big. We do
We
a
are
big
family,
thing
bro.
with.
We're brothers, brother.
Well, yeah. You come over. Yeah, come over to Mall and Monks and hang out with us and
Eat some cookies and drink
yeah,
some eggnog.
we do our Christmas over at Heather's mom and dad, so we've done it there forever.
Okay.
We go over Christmas Eve. Heather and Paige, they'll be there all day. I go over after I get off work, and then we actually spend the night there.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's like me, Heather, Paige, DJ Rose, their kids, Maul and Monk. We all spend the night there.
So to,
We have,
so
a,
to
big,
answer your
we have a
question,
big Christmas.
we are planning on having a Bro Show Christmas show.
The Bro Show Christmas Spectacular.
Spectacular. Oh, my God.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I have never had eggnog.
We're going to try that 'cause I love eggnog.
We're going.
Anybody out there love eggnog? I feel like I can almost stone cold it with 2 parts of eggnog and just,
So we'll get us some Christmas treats.
Okay.
Get us some eggnog.
oh, hell.
Hey,
Yeah.
we'll dress for the occasion. I will not tell you what I will be wearing,
Oh,
but please wear something Christmassy.
I will have
Hat,
to check my time.
shirt, sweater, whatever.
I've got my
I have.
hat.
I will wear the slammer hat, but I have something very special that I will wear that everybody will enjoy me wearing.
He's going to dress up like the Humble Bumble.
Hey man, Bumble is one. If you go up there and look,
Bumble's
at,
bouncy.
you ought to go up there and look at my Christmas tree and see all the Bumble ornaments
Oh,
I
that's
have
awesome.
because he's like one of my favorites. It's like my whole Christmas tree is Bumble and wrestling.
I'm going to dress
stuff.
like Yukon Cornelius.
Maybe hey, we ought to set. Maybe we could set up there by the Christmas decorations.
We can be like Chris Sander, do the
Fireside.
fireside.
I got a fireplace there.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
We'll have to get one of them.
Get a rocking
We'll have to
chairs.
get one of them fake logs though, because we won't set it on fire because we don't want our house to smell like a fireplace. We got a cool fireplace
Yeah.
out here in this room too.
let's see. Brandon says, I'll get you a Mustang shirt, brother.
Who said that?
Brandon Carver did. Ducky says, quack, quack.
Quack quack Nucky, my
Jeff
man.
also says, I was just talking about the O'Neill brothers. Those guys, they're
Hey,
studs in
they're-
the ring.
Hey, they're all
Just
over,
looking at them,
man.
you wouldn't think so. They can go. They can
they're
go.
all over St. Louis and Illinois, man. Good. Well, they're mean, but they're good guys.
Doc says he just looked it up. Classic Wrestling Heroes on Walmart, $66. Wow. I guess maybe that's a DVD set. My brother from another mother, Chad Eves, is in the chat.
Chad Eves is in the chat. What's up, Chad?
People are saying Cody may drop the belt to KO on Saturday night's main event.
You know what?
No way.
That'd be fine.
No way.
Oh man, that'd be
No way.
No,
Well, I guess you could drop it
lose
now.
and win
Going
it
into,
back.
yeah, I was gonna say drop it now, and you're going into the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania season.
I, that would actually be something good to mix things up.
That would blow a lot of minds.
I feel like the product's starting to get stale
It
again.
is.
I don't know if.
But I think
I
they're
don't
kind
know
of
if
in
they're
that
trying.
overdrive.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to
They're
get
just-
to the Netflix thing, and
They're coasting into the new year.
I really, 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 really hope that when this all transition happens, man, I just miss that old Monday Night Raw look,
Yep.
with every arena looked different, man. It was just, I don't know. It was just
Oh.
gritty and dirty.
We got a lot of in the comments.
Roger,
Roger,
to it,
Randy, Justin, Michael, they all are on Team Mookie with the eggnog situation.
They love it.
They love it.
Hey, I don't know if I love it or not yet. I've never had it. So please join in, and you will get to see Bro Slam taste test eggnog for the first time.
Do you like milk?
Well, here's the problem with milk.
Okay, we may have a situation.
I will drink this, but I may not be able to drink a lot of it, or I will look like I'm 9 months pregnant after I drink it, because
Well,
milk,
wear your stretchy
dairy
pants.
stuff,
Wear your stretchy pants.
it will make my stomach blow up like a balloon. I
Dana,
will make sure to take some medicine and stuff before I drink it.
I need my eggnog meds. You'll pop an extra pill tonight. Dana wants to know, when you wrestle with Dynamo in Farmington, do the wrestlers help put up and take down the ring? Or
Yes.
they got people to do that?
No, we are the people. We are the people.
Doc says nothing like real eggnog. Heck yeah.
Man, I'm excited. I can't
love
wait
eggnog.
for December 22nd for the Bro Show Christmas Spectacular.
We're going to be chugging eggnog.
Check it out. Oh, yeah.
Chad says, Christmas creature. Hopefully, he'll make an appearance on the Christmas show.
A Christmas creature?
The Christmas creature.
Like Krampus?
No, Kane. Remember, he was the original Christmas creature in Memphis Wrestling.
Oh, I was like, what are we talking
I
about?
got your back, bro.
Okay, I got you.
Ducky says, I love pro wrestling.
I love pro wrestling too.
Let's see. Ralph Sherfus is in the chat.
Ralph, my
What is
man.
up? He says, what's up, Slammer and Mookie's all-time Mount Rushmore of St. Louis wrestlers?
Whoa, St. Louis
Ooh.
wrestlers?
That's a loaded question. I've been following a lot more independent wrestling. I should say a lot longer than you.
So
I'm guessing.
Am I considered St. Louis wrestling?
I suppose so.
Put me right on up there, brother.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna have like old ones that you might not recognize.
I'm gonna put me up there, and
So I'm gonna
and
go.
you name the other three.
I'm gonna say Ron Powers.
Ron Powers, okay.
I'm gonna go with
Iceman King Parsons.
dude.
I love Iceman King
I
Parsons.
loved Iceman
dude.
King Parsons as a kid. He was the first wrestler I knew from St. Louis on World Class Wrestling.
Yeah,
I love
man.
World Class. Let's throw Iceman King Parsons.
I
up
love
there.
Iceman King Parsons. Right on,
let's,
man.
Luthez. What about Luthez?
Luthez.
St. Louis original right there.
Yeah, you gotta put Luthez
Yeah.
up there. Slammer
Classy.
Luthez, my gosh.
Classy Freddie Blassie's
Classy
another.
Freddie Blassie.
Let's see. Michael says, remember the WWF episodes when Bobby Heenan dressed like Santa Claus and Gorilla Monsoon?
What? Oh,
And Piper were
primetime
there?
wrestling? Yeah, man. I love primetime wrestling.
Kathy wants to know if you're lactose intolerant.
I am 100% lactose intolerant.
You guys might want to tune in.
I got a funny
Get your
I
recorders.
got a funny story about that
Oh,
when I discovered that. If you ever want me to tell that story,
Let's
for
get to the
first
next
time.
comment that you can tell if you're a lactose intolerant story.
It's
will get-
actually pretty funny.
We'll get to the lactose
I
intolerant.
gotta get to
portion of the
I gotta
show.
get to Bill's question too.
Doc says there's a pill that'll help you with being lactose intolerant. Do you think it makes lactose-free eggnog? I do think they make lactose.
well-
no, we ain't doing that. We're doing eggnog, straight up eggnog.
Well, maybe we can buy one of each.
Well, if you're willing to find you a lactose intolerant eggnog, I will try it for the first time. That's like buying a hot dog and it's like made of green beans or something.
What?
It's like, those veggie
Hey,
crap.
when I drink my protein shakes, man, I use that coconut milk or whatever, that almond milk.
Almond milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah, it don't hurt my stomach. Hey, man, I love Jack in the Box chocolate shakes.
About Wendy's. Wendy's
I-
about to open up. So excited.
Man, them Jack in the Box chocolate shakes, man, I used to get those all the time. And every time I'd be like, oh, my stomach hurts so bad. Stupid milk. They're so good, though, man. All that whipped
And that's
cream on
that's
top
how you
of
discovered it.
No, I discovered it when I was
All right,
like,
we're going to the lactose
hey,
lactose intolerant portion of the
th-
show here.
This is like when I was like a kid.
This
I
is
was
your show.
like 15 years old, just lifting weights and stuff. And me and my mom went to Crestwood Mall, to the GNC at Crestwood Mall
Oh.
way back in the day. We walked in there and the dude's like, "Can I help you guys with anything?" And this is the exact words I said. I kid you not. I said, "I need you to get me something to make me big like Hulk Hogan." And he goes, well, we kind of don't sell that stuff here, but maybe I can help you find something else. So I get this protein powder called Max Gain.
Max Gain.
Max
That
Gain.
could be Maxwell's. That could be his
That's
wrestling.
right.
Max Gain.
And I remember taking that stuff home, and it said mix with 32 ounces of milk.
Oh.
And it was like 2 scoops of this stuff, man. So it probably wasn't
2 scoops of
protein
milk.
shake. I guarantee it was the 32 ounces of milk. And number one, when you put 2 big old scoops of that stuff in there back in the day, it didn't mix. It was clumpy. And I drink that stuff. I was like eating it
You were like
and drinking
chewing it.
it because it was
Yeah.
so clumpy. And I know it wasn't long. Well, it took me a few times to figure it out.
You did one squat.
I couldn't figure out. I'm like, man, why does my stomach hurt so bad for? So after about 3 days, about 30 minutes, 45 minutes after I drink that, man, I was not in good shape, brother. So anyway, that was the Max Gain story. So
I want to be in good shape, but it put me in bad shape.
you'd be in bad shape, man.
Let's see. Chad says Slammer's weakness is Kurt Angle with the milk truck.
Man, that makes my stomach hurt just thinking about all that milk. Whoo!
That's so funny. Michael says Jack in the Box food rules, man.
Dude,
I love Jack in the
I
Box.
love Jack in the Box.
Jack in the
I can-
Box.
dude,
Mike, what's your go-to Jack in the Box?
Jack in the Box tacos, no lettuce, number one.
Okay.
And they also have those. Man, I tell you what, man, almost anything at Jack in the Box is good. Tacos, number one. Number two, they're crispy chicken sandwiches.
My go-to is
Them little cheap ones that are like $1.99 or whatever.
my go-to is 4 tacos and an ultimate cheeseburger.
One
Their
time,
ultimate cheeseburger is, I swear, it's one of the best hamburgers out there in a fast food place.
back in the day when we still had the Rams, so this has been a long time ago.
R.I.P. St. Louis
Yeah,
Rams.
screw the Rams. Anyway,
Yeah, they beat my Buffalo Bills the other night.
I know, I was so mad. We was at church one morning, and Heather's cousin Philip, he'd come up and he's like, "What are you doing today?" And I was
The
like,
choir boys.
and then he's like, "What are you doing today?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch the Rams." He's like, "What are you eating for lunch? What sounds good?" I was like, "Oh man, I tell you what, man, 30 tacos from Jack in the Box sounds good." That was the end of the conversation. We got home from church. I was turning the game on. Philip pulls in the driveway, walks up to the door, ding dong. He's like, "Oh, Philip's here." Philip comes in, had 30 tacos from Jack in the Box. Then we
Cost him
sat there and
$4
ate
back
all
then.
of them.
Cost them like $4.
Oh
back
yeah.
then.
Oh, they used to be like, was it 2 for $1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
I mean, they
fif-
really haven't
15
raised too much of the
$15
price
for
on that.
30 tacos. Really,
not
is a
bad.
pretty good deal.
Matt Stockdale is in the chat. He says, hello.
Matt, what's going on, brother?
Ralph says White Castle chocolate shake is better than the Jack in the Box chocolate
What?
shake.
White.
White Castle chocolate shake.
Oh man, I love White Castle. We just talked about White Castle the other day.
White Castle chocolate. I may have to try that out. I don't think I've ever had a chocolate shake from White Castle. That's the last thing I think of when I go think of White
Gosh.
Castle.
That's a lot. Yeah, same here.
Kathy says, what high school did you go to?
Me, Central High School in
Central
Park
High
Hills,
School.
Missouri. Used to be Flat River. I was the last graduating class of Central High School in Flat River. We was the last Flat River class. The next year it became Park Hills
Oh, wow.
because that's when the name change happened.
Maxwell says Mad Max Gain.
Mad Max Gain.
DJ says, I wish I was on the bro show right now.
Well, you got 18 minutes. Come on over.
we got room right here. in the
We got
middle.
yeah.
If you don't want to sit there,
right
here
on
on my lap.
right on bro Mookie's lap.
I won't try any.
No
try to
funny,
steal-
man.
try to steal your.
Hey, you gotta be
magic
careful.
Tricks.
He'll turn you into a rabbit like he turned
I've
me
seen
into a
that.
rabbit. If you
I've
didn't
seen
watch
that.
the Bro Show Magical Special 2 weeks ago, you
Episode
missed Bro
24.
Slam getting turned into a rabbit. So you better go back in the archives here 2 weeks ago and watch that.
Randy says the breakfast jacks are really good from Jack in the Box.
Ooh, man, it's like sourdough bread, isn't it?
Michael agrees with me. The ultimate cheeseburger is the greatest, brother. Ultimate cheeseburger, oh, man, I swear, it's, and I love it because they're like, and I love vegetables. Don't get me wrong, but there's nothing on there but meat, cheese, and it's like, I think it's like ketchup and mayo or something on there, and bread, and it's just like meat and cheese. Oh.
That's well, you know how I am anyway. That's all I eat. It has to be bread, meat, cheese. I don't do vegetables. I don't do mustard.
It's not like a lot of the
I
sides,
don't
but the
do
ultimate
bacon.
cheeseburger is perfect.
I hate bacon.
In general?
Take that. Oh, I hate bacon.
Really? I didn't
I
know that.
don't eat bacon. I don't eat that filthy swine.
I'm weird. I like bacon just plain. Like breakfast, I'll eat breakfast and bacon. I don't like it on hamburgers. I don't like it on anything. I just want plain bacon.
Ugh.
I
I like turkey bacon.
Kathy said, when you said Crestwood Mall, I was thinking down this way. When you were talking about your old story going to Crestwood Mall as a kid to get your...
I used to go Crestwood Mall all the time. That was
that was the place to go.
That was my favorite mall. Me and Heather drove by there a couple of years ago when that was the first time we seen that it was tore down.
Yeah.
And Heather bawled like a baby, man. It was just so sad.
That was like the first place in St. Louis I drove my car to, like out of town as a teenager.
Yep.
Me and my buddies loaded up in the car. We would go to Crestwood Mall, go to Suncoast Videos, and I would buy all the WWF, not all of them because they were expensive, the WWF videos.
Yeah.
I sit there, look at them all on the shelf, admire them.
I remember Crestwood Malls. Dude,
downstairs had the giant arcade, the tilt.
It had that, and it had all the good food places down there.
Remember they had a Greek restaurant that always smelled good. I never...
And they had one not a sporting goods store, but they had all the T-shirts. Man, I used to buy all them Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Ozzie Smith. It was like the caricature shirts, and they had all the satin.
That's awesome.
Orlando Magic jackets, dude. I used to be a hat wearing machine. Number one, I used to go over and buy hats all the time. Man, them shoe stores, dude, Foot Locker and all those places, and they had the best KB toy store.
Yes. Yeah,
and I bought so much stuff.
So did I.
Oh man, a lot of this stuff hanging up in here is from that mall.
Just think, at some point, me and you may have been in there at the same time, and
dude,
not even know each other at that point.
I remember walking into KB Toy Store and them
having. Somebody says there's a Deerberg's there now.
That's boo, boo Deerberg's. Man, they used to have a big old trash can type thing, and it was like 3 for $10. Hasbro figures, and I remember seeing those, dude. Man, I remember my brain, and then I remember going down to the Foot Locker or whatever and buying shoes or something. It's like, man,
I remember seeing those, but that's when I was in the starting lineups, like the basketball. So it's like I was picking up like the Jordans and the Rodmans and everything like that. I remember just walking, dude. It's this vivid. It was like this. Ralph Shervis has the comment of the night right here.
Oh, I can't wait.
The Bro Show Christmas Spectacular, sponsored by Jack in a Box.
Ooh, boy, could.
Bring us some ultimate cheeseburgers, baby.
You may have to stop by Jack in the Box on your way over and pick us up some tacos.
I'll get you some tacos. I'll give me an ultimate cheeseburger.
You get you an ultimate cheeseburger.
And I'll swing by White Castle and get us a couple chocolate milkshakes.
Oh my God, you're gonna make my stomach explode if I have.
It's gonna be worth it, brother.
Eggnog and
we're gonna go out on top. We're gonna go out on top.
Heather's gonna hear this. She's gonna say, "You aren't gonna have any of that stuff, man."
I got those mouse cookies upstairs waiting for me.
Man, I'll be barfing up for days. Orange Julius, they did have an Orange Julius. I think there's an Orange Julius at West County Mall.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I've never had an Orange Julius.
I actually don't think I have either, but I do remember.
I remember a Saturday Night Live skit of Orange Julius. It had Sylvester Stallone working at an Orange Julius in the skit.
That's funny.
So a couple notes right here. I got this day in wrestling history.
Oh,
not a lot, but some kind of key things. 2020. The reason I'm wearing my no holds barred. Sorry, I'm live in living color. In the year 2020, Brother Zeus passed away on this day in 2020.
Zeus.
I love that movie.
We just talked about that beforehand. If I would have had any idea, I would have dug out. I got the original VHS tape over there.
I've got 2 VHSs, the DVD and the Blu-ray of it. Kind of stupid. I don't know why. Stupid wrestling.
I need to get that Hogan or Zeus Rip'em 2-pack. I did not get it.
I wanted it.
Did you get it?
No, it sold out like instantly. Because I was actually going to get it. Because it looks like it comes in a VHS.
I know.
Case. On this day in the year 2000. In the year 2000.
What?
That's from old Conan skit. Somebody out there's got to know that. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh. In the year 2000. Armageddon pay-per-view. The one and only time they ever had a 6-man Hell in a Cell match. And the most famous spot from this match is when Rikishi gets choke slammed off the top of the cage.
Like into that truck or whatever.
That was filled with like hay and
stuff.
Can you name the 6 participants in this match? Rikishi's going to be one.
Well, Rikishi's one of them. Was the Undertaker in there? Because he's the
Undertaker.
one that did the choke slam.
Undertaker chokeslammed him.
Oh my gosh, 2000.
In the year 2000. In the year 2000. Okay. The champ at the time was Mr. Olympic gold medal champion Kurt Angle.
Angle.
He was in there with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Gosh dang.
The People's Champ, The Rock.
What a match. I got to go back
Rikishi,
and watch this.
Undertaker, and Triple H.
Triple H.
So what a 6-way Hell in a Cell match.
What's everybody's thoughts? I know me and your thoughts on Triple H. We don't dislike him, but we're.
Well, I mean, he started off hot when he first took over.
I mean, well, I just mean in general from back in the day. I liked him. I liked him fine when he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley, but there was just something weird about him.
I was never a fan
being
of his.
such a snooty guy, becoming a funny guy with DX. The whole DX thing was fine.
Yeah.
I like X-Pac. I like Road Dogg. I like Shawn Michaels. I like Billy Gunn. But I mean, I never got the. I mean, and like I said, I like Triple H just fine, but I never got the appeal of him like a lot of people.
Alex is correct in there. It says West County Mall. No Orange Julius. No Orange Julius, he says.
Are you sure about that?
Kathy says they had an Orange Julius, so we got a battle of people here. Michael says, I miss the KB stores and the Suncoast video stores and the Warner Brothers stores. I actually remember the big Disney store in Crestwood Mall. You remember that?
The what?
The Disney store?
I don't remember the Disney store.
They had like all the big characters, like, and they weren't like cutouts. They were like they had Minnie Mouse and Mickey, and I can actually remember going in there and buying a few things for like a girlfriend at the time.
Well, I'll say this: I wasn't into Disney back then, so I would have never walked in there.
Maxwell says he was a workhorse, Triple H.
I mean, he's a workhorse, but
Alex Eden says Afton, dude. I'm not.
What are we talking about, Afton?
I guess like Crestwood Mall, because it's near Afton. That's kind of my second home. That's where my dad lives, is in Afton. I spent many a time there in Afton.
Right down past the snow cone stand.
We had the snow cone stand on Revis Barracks. Revis Barracks has one of the best snow cone stands right off the exit. You take that Afton exit, go under the bridge, past, let's see, the Taco Bell, up past Goodwill, past Dairy Queen. There used to be a Cecil Whitaker's on the corner.
Oh, Cecil Whitaker's rules.
And you go right across, you cross those street to...
Exhilarama was the arcade.
Oh, I thought it was the Tilt.
They did.
Exhilarama is right.
But I'm sure me and DJ was probably... Yeah, man, those virtual reality games were so crazy. Because
I never played those.
Oh, I did. I sat in the one.
It cost way too much. My dad would...
It cost $4. I remember it cost $4 back then.
He probably gave us $5 to spend.
And it was so weird putting that helmet on, and the guy's like, look around, talking in your ears, and you're just flying that plane. It freaked me out because I don't like flying anyway.
Exhilarama blew my mind.
It was, yeah.
Thank you for bringing that name up. Wow. I remember they had a Addams Family Uncle Fester game in there.
Oh, really?
And it was like a shock thing. It was like you faced him. He was like the big cutout on the machine, and his hand was on there like this, holding two metal poles. And you held onto the poles on top of his hands. And I think now as an adult, I understand it. You put your money, you could select the worst you could get shocked, like barely, all the way up to super high.
Okay.
I think all it did was just vibrate super hard. But as a kid, it scared me. I'm like, I'm not going to get shocked. And I would like stand there and wait for people to go up and do it, like the stupid teenagers at the time. But I think right now, as an adult, it just had to be like a vibrating thing.
That's
just
funny.
But I was like, this is not going to shock me.
Yep, the food court is where we discovered the bourbon chicken.
Dude, so did I.
Yeah, that's
so did
that
I.
Dude was always out there giving out samples.
The free samples, and
that's
how we
get
sucked
some
us
of that,
in.
and then go to Sparrow and get pizza.
Dude, you just blew my mind again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ralph has a short film on Triple H. Wrestling isn't wrestling. Wrestling isn't wrestling is really well done. Triple H is lame though. Should have put Sting over me.
Yeah, that bothered me when Sting lost that match. I was like, man.
I think my favorite
Sting
thing
should have won that match.
Back in the day, the only thing I liked Triple H on was, do you remember he did an episode of Drew Carey?
Yeah, I recall.
Drew Carey had his own beer on the show. I can't remember what the name of the beer was. I'm sure somebody will know. Ralph would probably know. But he was on. They ended up getting Triple H to sponsor his beer. Like he would wrestle, and he'd like drink his beer in the middle of the match to like have people see that he's drinking the beer. And then he ended up falling in love with like Kate, which was Drew Carey's girlfriend on the show or whatever.
Yep. Oh man,
memories.
I used to watch that Drew Carey show all the time, but I totally forgot everything about that
I
show
love Drew
for the
Carey
most
show.
part.
I loved it. It was such
I remember the
so ahead
guys
of the
on. I
time.
remember those dudes on there. I remember makeup girl
Mimi
Mimi
Bobek.
Bobek. Such a good show.
And last but not least, on this day in history, 1972, somebody made their pro wrestling debut. One of the biggest wrestlers of all time. Woo!
Was that Flair's debut?
Ric Flair
72? Wow.
debuted in 1972.
Is that when he wore the tie-dye-ish trunks? And,
Possibly.
Oh.
But he didn't even lose his very first match. It was a draw.
Really? Who did he
Wrestled.
wrestle?
I didn't write the name down because I didn't recognize it, and I didn't even know how to pronounce it.
When you know what he wanted his name to be before he was Ric Flair?
Ramblin' Rick.
Ramblin' Ricky Rhodes.
Ricky
Because he
Rhodes.
wanted to be like Dusty Rhodes' brother, because Dusty Rhodes is his favorite wrestler.
Sad we know that.
Isn't that crazy? Ramblin' Ricky Rhodes.
Let's see. Kathy says, didn't he date Stephanie McMahon? They are actually
They're
married.
married in real
Have
life.
children. He is in the McMahon family.
I guess when they did their whole thing together, they just start hanging around with each other so much that
I kind of hated that whole on Raw and stuff when they first got together. 'Cause I feel like there was never closure with Test. Remember, 'cause
never.
she was supposed to be, she was engaged to Test. They were supposed
And
to
then
get
he
married,
was just gone.
and they just kind of like sent him on his way.
And I guess that's kind of the sucky thing too, because it's like the McMahon Helmsley era,
Mhm.
and it just felt like it just drug on forever. And it was,
Because they were the bad guy group and they won everything. They controlled everything. Yeah, I agree. Thinking back, it was cool, but during the time it sucked because they did everything.
I guess that's a lot of the. I already didn't get
Ralph says solid Ric Flair impersonation. Appreciate that. We still love the wings.
Wings. Wings.
Kathy says, okay, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
We answered her question.
What kind of time we got here? Oh my
Gosh.
God, we're right up on the minute.
You said, man, I got nothing to talk about.
Oh, luckily,
I never even got to Bill's question.
luckily, these fine fellas and ladies out here
Yeah.
in the live studio audience.
Didn't Bill want to know
So
about
go right
that?
ahead.
So anyway, the whole Slammer thing.
Story time with Slammer. Sit back, boys and girls. Enjoy the moment.
How did he ask the question? I feel like I'm about to
He
get.
wants to
into
know
something.
the aura of the wrestler Slammer character.
Okay. Long story short, Slammer's Wrestling Gym in California. It was some place I found in a wrestling magazine back when I was a kid. That's where I wanted to go to wrestling school out
So
in
it's a
California.
Wrestling school.
Wrestling school in California,
California.
ran by
Slammer.
head slammer Vern Langdon. Vern liked me. He used to call me. He sent me shirts. I actually went out to Slammer's Wrestling Gym for a visit for a weekend and got to go watch Slammer's Wrestling Federation matches. Got to see guys like Ed Ferrara,
Oh.
who was beautiful Bruce Bodine at the time. Lots of good wrestlers out there, man. Never got to pursue going out there or anything. But anyway, my allegiance is to Slammer's Wrestling Gym, so I always knew I was going to be Chris Slammer. Chris Slammer. That was it. Trained a couple times. Was going to be Chris Slammer. All right, whatever. Fast forward to 2017, 2018, whenever I started going down to Cape Championship Wrestling, they had a training program going on down there. So I went down there to start on every month. I'd go down, help set the ring up. We'd train all day, tear the ring down after the event, did whatever.
Remember, those were long days.
Those
for
were
you.
long days. And after about a year of doing that stuff,
Because I remember you invited me to come down with you a few times. You would leave at 8 o'clock in the morning,
yeah.
and you wouldn't get home till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, I had to leave by
I was like, no,
7 because I had to be. We started setup at 9, so I had to be there by 9.
That's how you discovered Taco John's, though. Wasn't it?
No. I just discovered Taco John's like this last year.
Oh, I thought there was a Taco John. Was it Del Taco down there? Could have swore it was.
Well, there is a Taco John's down there, and I've ate there, but that was just like in the last
Okay.
year or so.
Right,
anyway,
right.
so anyway, after going down there month after month, doing my thing down there, bleeding, sweating, crying for that place.
Good night, Roger.
Anyway,
Thanks for joining us, brother.
We won't get into the whole CCW thing here. It'll make me mad, but anyway. After about a year, we had our big event was coming up in January. It was the One Night Riot. It's like a Royal Rumble type thing. And the booker came up to me and he says, "Hey, I'm going to have you in the riot next month." And I was like, "Whoa, all right." So I knew this was going to happen. So I knew I'm like, "All right, man, Chris Slammer is going to make his debut, man." And I'm excited. I'm like, Chris Slammer.
No.
So anyway, the booker messages me one day and goes, "Hey, I have an idea. Do you have anything that's like 90-ish Hogan stuff?" Because everybody knows what a big Hogan mark I am.
Yeah, you just laugh
Back
at 'em.
then, I used to make, I think I made my daily post was something about Hulk Hogan every day. So everybody knows what a crazy Hulkamaniac I am anyway. So he asked me if I had anything like 90-ish Hogan. And I mean, I said, "You mean like this?" And I had the tie-dyed Hulkamania t-shirt. And he's like, "Yeah." So he's like, "You wear that?" And I had like a Hogan headband from the 90s. He's like, "Can you wear that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So anyway, literally the whole Slammer thing came along as it's not a gimmick because that's me. I'm a crazy Hulkamaniac. But then I was a little more delusional, thinking I was Hulk Hogan. Anyway, that evolved into me just being I'm just a disciple of the training, the prayers, and the vitamins, man. I'm out here doing my own thing. Yeah, I do the big boot and the leg drop, but I'm Slammer, representing Slammer's Wrestling Gym for life. But this is me. I'm Slammer, crazy Hulkamaniac, 24/7.
I could have swore he said long story short.
That was as short as I could make the story. I could make it a whole lot longer, but then I'd start going sideways on going down different rabbit holes. You know how it is.
Well, it's all good. We ready to wrap this up?
Let's wrap her up.
It is time.
Or we'll keep going all night.
I
I need something to eat, and I need to take a shower.
Appreciate you guys coming along on this journey with us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. I am back, Jack. Missed 2 weeks, but I'm
You'll
back.
be back, Jack.
Tell them where they can find you.
All right,
Slammer.
man. Slammer, if you're watching this broadcast right now,
Here.
if you don't like and follow the page, do it right
Give us
now.
a like.
Subscribe, like, follow me.
Bing.
Share the page. Go to them little 3 dots up there. Hit share. Share it to all your friends, man. I'm still not to 3,000 people.
Ben
and
loves
also,
it.
as much as I'm on Facebook, I equally hate Facebook. But you guys are the reason I'm staying on here with this bro show. If we hadn't started the bro show, I'm pretty confident I probably would have quit Facebook by now.
You're welcome.
But anyway, if you're on here, go over to my personal page, Chris Slammer. Add me as a friend. I'll be your friend. So anyway, go there.
Hey, Barb,
Instagram.
what's up?
Instagram. Chris_Slammer.
It's
Go
blurry.
follow me on there. Blurry, but that's all right. Chris
All right.
_Slammer.
Underscore.
X. Look at there.
Formerly Twitter.
Me and Hulk Hogan on there, man.
Formerly
Go follow
Twitter.
me on X at MaxGym, MaxGym. Hey, go to Cameo. Book me for a cameo, man. Better not put that on there. Just how much money I'm making. But anyway, I'm Slammer
We seen that video. We seen
at
that.
Max Gym.
You're like-
Book me. Wish you a happy birthday, happy anniversary, Merry Christmas. Give you a pep talk. Tell your boss you quit your job.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'll do whatever you want, man. TikTok at Slammermania. Look at that, man. 1,700 followers. Help me out, man. Get
That's
more
nice.
people on there. I have not been going live on there very much because I really hadn't felt like
So
doing
Taguchi.
it. So Taguchi.
I'm sorry. Barbie said she's going to be so Taguchi this
Oh,
weekend.
that's cool, really. So TikTok at Slammermania. Follow me on there, man.
Kathy said her and Max are going to be there this Saturday.
Cool. I'll see you guys Saturday. And Slammer at Slammer4878 YouTube. Subscribe, brother. Watch all my wrestling matches. They're all right there. It's awesome. Anyway, that's everything on there. So send us stars on here too. Where can they find you at, brother?
You can find me every Tuesday live right here, 8 p.m.
Tuesday.
Central, from 8 to 9, right here on the Slammer Facebook page. You can find me on my personal Facebook page at Kyle Mookie Skynet. Send me a message, send me a follow, send me a friend request. We'll link up. Or you can also find me on my other Facebook page at the Die Cut Dudes. We're over 14,000 strong. Bam!
Bam!
Proud of that. We usually do a lot of Facebook Lives. We have not lately, but if you follow that page, give us a like, give us a follow. You will eventually see us go live and do a couple things on there. We're a fun little group. Slammer is going to be a guest at some point on there.
Yeah,
whenever
want
we
to
get
be.
going live again.
So anyway, with that being said,
This Saturday.
South Broadway Athletic Club in St. Louis,
The
Missouri.
historic
The
South
historic South Broadway Athletic Club. It's the fight before Christmas, brother. Slammer versus Damian Cortez 2. Last time he bunked me over the head with a book and got himself disqualified. So I got some revenge to be dishing out this Saturday night. So come on down to
old phone book I'll give you.
Broadway and see
here
me
we
there.
go.
Thank you for the stars, brother.
Justin, thank you.
Also, January 4th, Farmington, Missouri, the Farmington Coliseum. Dynamo Pro Wrestling returns to the Farmington Coliseum. It's going to be awesome, brother. So anyway, we'll be back next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. That'll be our last show before our Christmas spectacular.
Sponsored by Jack in the Box. Thank you, bro.
So anyway, mark that down. December 22nd is going to be a different night. Sunday night.
Sunday night heat, baby.
You want to do it at 8 o'clock? Is that cool?
Let's do it.
We'll just do it at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Sunday night, December 22nd, for our holiday spectacular. I almost said spooktacular.
We will get to see this man try eggnog for the first time.
Eggnog.
Not the lactose intolerant kind.
Whew. I don't know,
We're
man.
going to see him blow. He's going to wear stretchy pants. It's going to be a good old time.
I'm gonna-
We will see you guys next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Thank you for joining us again tonight. And thank you for all your welcomes. Mookie Mania's run a while on you guys.
And what you gonna do when the Bro Show entertains you?